What's going on, everybody? All right, so today is February 15, 2024, the day after we were supposed to trend, all right? And why do I say we were supposed to trend? Because I have good news and I have bad news, all right? And this is all coming down to this whole movement that we're fighting for and what we're going about when it comes to the Snyderverse, all right? A few things I want to talk about. First things first, did we trend? Yes and no. It's a 50-50, and I'll tell you why. All right? Look, I'm about to hurt some feelings, but I'm going to tell you straight up. If I don't bring it up and nobody's talking about it, then nobody's going to do anything about it. And this is how you fix the problem. And we, us united, have to come together like we did for the Snyder Cut. And together, we achieved the Snyder Cut to be possible and to be fully made and released by Warner Brothers. I get it. Some of you don't want Warner Brothers to do and to restore the Snyderverse. And then there's this new trend of sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. Look, I don't oppose that, and I'm not against it. I'm with it, right? But we gotta focus, people. Listen, just hear me out. Listen to what I'm gonna say, all right? We need to focus on restore the Snyderverse, the same way that we're fighting for release the Ayer cut, all right? Release the Ayer cut is for Warner Brothers to release David Ayer's vision of Suicide Squad that was meant to be in the first place, the same way that we got the Snyder Cut. We all came together and we used that one hashtag of release the Snyder Cut, and we finally got it. And after we got it, we are using the Snyder Cut, right? Right now, we are in critical condition. And why do I say that? Because yes, we're fighting together. I'm not saying that we're not, but the thing is, we're deviating. Everybody's going their own route. This is becoming like a contractor. Like, you're just going your own way. There's too many hashtags. And the main goal of Restore the Snyderverse is being forgotten. Why? Yes, I understand that sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix is part, and it's also part of Restore the Snyderverse. But let's not forget, if people start using all these hashtags, people are going to get lost, they're going to get confused, and they're not going to know which one to stick to. When we were fighting for the Snyder Cut, everybody was using release the Snyder Cut, and everybody knew what's up. The same thing with Restore the Snyderverse. Everybody was using it. Look, I came up with numbers, and I'm going to tell you right now, this, where we're at, it's good, but at the same time, is a little concerning. And like I said, I'm going to keep on fighting. But the main goal is for the Snyderverse to be restored, all right? Not everything needs a hashtag. Just stay to what's already established. We don't need any more new hashtags because that's just what's deviating and throwing everybody off course. Like, look, check this out, all right? So for the ones that like facts and want numbers, all right, I came up with the numbers and I looked at everything that was trending yesterday, all right? Check this out. I'm going to put with Facebook and I'm going to put with Twitter, all right? Those are the two that I was using and I was mainly focused on, all right? But when it came down to it, on Facebook, Make the Ben Affleck movie, we had 61,000 that was trending with that one, the hashtag. On Twitter, it was 1.4 thousand. Release the Ayer cut on Facebook was 61,000. On Twitter, it was 4.7 thousand. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix was trending on Twitter for 12,000.4, right? And on Facebook, it trended at 13,000. Restore the Snyderverse on Twitter, it did not trend. It did not trend, right? On Facebook, it trended 536,000. Let me repeat that. On Facebook, 536,000. All right? When you have so many hashtags, it throws everybody off course. This is why I only use Restore the Snyderverse and Release the Ayer cut. Because everything else falls into these categories and it all falls part into the movement of the Snyderverse, right? If we were to add everything up, all the things from yesterday, right? The final number that this all adds up to is 573,600. All right? That's a lot. but at the same time, it's still not enough. All right, I get it. A lot of people have lost faith, have lost hope, and they're just giving up. That's understandable. But now is not the time to drop your guard, and now is not the time to let James Gunn, Warner Bros. Discovery, the haters come out winning. You know why? Because that's what they want, for us to get discouraged, to give up and be like, well, this is pointless. Why should I keep on fighting when nobody's doing it anymore? No, wrong. We are. The only thing is, we have to check ourselves. And I'm saying it to help us, because we need to just use one hashtag. What? Because somebody came up with sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix, now everybody's going to run off and use that one? No. Stick to restore the Snyderverse and release the Ayer cut. I've been saying it for a while. If we keep on using those two, the numbers are going to grow double. When we were using release the Snyder cut, we were in the millions. We were up there. And look at where we're at right now. It's slowly going down. This is why I say you have to stay with that one hashtag. We don't need 20 hashtags to send the message. All those 20 plus hashtags are inside of Restore the Snyderverse. It's all part of it. That's what I've been trying to say for a while. Just use Restore the Snyderverse and release the Ayer cut. That's it. Look at that. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix. It's a new one. And that one was trending. Over 12,000. What happened to sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix? Same thing, but reworded different. You see what I'm saying? That's where all the confusion is coming. So people don't know which one to use. Just stick to the same one. Continue what's already established. We don't need to start anything new. It's already there. Just continue it. This is why I say we have to keep on fighting. Stronger, together. If we don't do this, we will not succeed. I'm telling you, honestly, I'm only saying it for the good for us. I'm only saying it to help us. I'm only saying so it could build us up. This is not to bash on nobody. This is just to say we need to stay on track and we need to stay focused. All right? We cannot give the haters the time for them to point fingers and say, hey, you guys are losing and we're winning. No. Us united. Remember, the goal is for the Snyderverse to be restored. And yes, Zack Snyder's gonna sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. He's gonna whatever you put, he's gonna like. Why? Because it's pushing the movement. But the main goal is always going to be the same one. Restore the Snyderverse, and for David Ayer, release the Ayer cut. What are your thoughts? Drop your comments. Hit that subscribe if you like the content. Free content. I'm not charging you 1 cent. And as always, until next time.